It's on.
Hey guys, I'm Lindy and I'll be the trainer.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and I'll be the client.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I'm gonna be collecting the data.
Hi, I'm Baylee, and I'll be the trainee.
All right. Hi, Baylee. Thanks for coming to our training today. Today, I want to teach you a little bit about behavior-specific praise. Behavior-specific praise is when you are giving praise to a learner in a way that describes the behavior they're receiving praise for. So, for example, if I wanted to praise you for coming to this training on time, I would say, "Great job, Baylee, coming to this meeting on time and being ready with your pen and your paper to take notes." So I'm pointing to a specific behavior that I want to see, and hopefully you'll continue to do that in the future because you've received that reinforcement pointing to that behavior. Does that make sense?
Yes.
What I wouldn't say just good job or thank you because that's doesn't really make sense in this context, but it also doesn't really point to a specific behavior. You could be doing a lot of other behaviors at the same time, like tapping your foot or playing with your pencil. And so I want to make sure that I'm reinforcing those specific behaviors and not just any other random thing you could be doing at that moment.
Mhm.
So, anyway, with that being said, some components of behavior specific praise that make it really successful is, of course, you're providing specific details, like I've already explained. You're providing praise immediately, just like with any reinforcement. You want it to immediately follow the behavior that you're seeing. Catch that learner doing good things and point it out immediately.
Mhm.
You also want to give frequent praise. Um, you want to vary your phrasing. So instead of just saying, "Good job sitting at your desk, good job sitting at your desk," again and again, you would find different ways to point to behaviors that are on task. Like, "I love how you're sitting at your desk. I think you're doing a great job taking notes and paying attention." So you're using different phrases to point to the same types of behaviors, right?
Mhm.
And then lastly, the praise needs to be enthusiastic and appropriate for the learner. Because you're an adult, for an example, I am giving you a more toned down, appropriate level of praise for an adult who's been doing these professional behaviors like coming to meetings for a long time. But if you were an elementary school student, for example, who is learning a skill for the first time, I'd really be hamming up that praise like, "Wow, great job, you did it!" Like that. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. So you say frequently giving the learner praise. How often would you say is required? Is there a requirement? Is what do you
Mhm.
suggest?
Yeah, good question. A lot of that really depends on the type of skill and the learner specifically where they are with that skill. If
Mhm.
it's something that they've already achieved and they've been doing for a long time, you could give less frequent praise or you could kind of tone down that praise a little bit. But if it is something that they're learning or they're doing for the first time, you want to praise that behavior every single time that you see it so they can catch reinforcement and the behavior will hopefully happen more often.
Mhm.
For the purposes of this training, whenever we're doing our role play in a moment, I want to see you give three different specific examples of praise to the learner whenever we're practicing. Sound good?
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. So I did write down a little checklist that lists out the different components I just described, Tiffany, if you want to pull that up for Baylee to reference. Awesome. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
Great. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to model this behavior for you with Danielle. Our scenario, Danielle, you are a 9-year-old elementary school student, and you frequently tend to blurt out the answers without raising your hand, get out of your desk, and just kind of generally be disruptive. So what I'm going to do, Baylee, is I'm going to ask Danielle a series of questions, and I'm going to provide her specific praise for engaging in on-task behaviors. Um, and then I'm going to have you do that while Tiffany takes notes on your performance, and we'll talk about it at the end. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, great. Danielle, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome. All right, Danielle. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Remember, before you answer, I want you to raise your hand, okay? Eyes
Okay.
to the front, bottom in your seat, raising your hand before you talk. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is this? I love that you're raising your hand. Nice job, Danielle. What is it?
Scissors.
They are scissors. Danielle, what do you do with scissors? Yes, great raising your hand. I love also how you've got your eyes on the camera and you're sitting nicely at your desk. What do you do with scissors, Danielle?
You cut.
You do cut with scissors. All right. What is this, Danielle?
Sunglasses.
Oh, remember to raise your hand.
Oh,
Nice. Much better raising your hand. I do love how you're staying in your desk, though. So nice job staying in your desk. All right. You were raising your hand. What is it? What is it, Danielle? What would you like? Excuse me. Your turn, Danielle. Go ahead.
sunglasses.
That's right. They are sunglasses. Great work, Danielle. You answer your questions. You stayed in your desk and you raised your hand before speaking. You can go play now. Awesome. Any questions about that, Baylee?
That was good.
Okay. Well, if you don't have any questions for me, I want to see you go ahead and practice that with Danielle now. And I'll kind of observe and hang back, and then afterward we can talk about how you did.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Whenever you're ready.
Hey, do you want me to have things? Okay. All right. Hi, Danielle. So when I'm asking these questions, please make sure you're raising your hand. All right, let's get started. What's this? Danielle?
Sunglasses.
These are sunglasses. You're right. Danielle, what's this? I like that you're raising your hand. What is it?
Cell phone.
That is a cell phone. All right, Danielle, I have one more. Danielle, what's this? Thanks for raising your hand. What is it?
A cup.
Nice job. All right, I'm done.
All right. So, I really love how you gave her praise for getting the right answers. I did see there were a couple of moments where there was a bit of a long pause after the behavior before receiving the praise. And I also saw on one occasion, we missed an opportunity to praise her for raising her hand. Since that's the behavior we really want to highlight, anything that's on task, engaging with the material and not blurting out the answer, we want to make sure to praise that every single time that you did it. So like I did see you praise her for it, but it was a little bit inconsistent. So make sure to frequently be praising any of those raising hand behaviors or staying in the seat behavior. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and then the other thing I would say is to give a little bit more of an enthusiastic tone. You know, since she is a younger learner and she's having a hard time focusing, by being enthusiastic, you'll make this a more fun experience for her. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's see you do that one more time, and then we can give you some more feedback.
Okay. All right, Danielle. Make sure when I ask you these questions, you're raising your hand. I'd love to see that you're staying in your seat and you are staying engaged with the items, okay? All right, first one. Danielle, what's this? Good job raising your hand, Danielle. What is this?
Sunglasses.
Awesome job. And thank you for staying in your seat. I love seeing it. All right, Danielle, I have another one. What's this? Good job raising your hand. I love it. What is this?
Cell phone.
Nice job, Danielle. And I love that you're staying seated. You're having a nice calm body. All right, last one, Danielle. What's this? Good job raising your hand. What is this?
A cup.
Nice job. It's a cup. Thank you for staying nice and engaged with me. Great job, Danielle.
Thanks.
All right, beautiful job, Baylee. I'm going to give you some behavior specific praise now.
Yay.
So you had a really enthusiastic tone. You gave her frequent praise every single time that she was raising her hand and you were being specific about what she was getting praise for. And you also gave a wide variety of praise as well. So I saw you tell her, great job staying seated. I love that you're raising your hand. I love that you're keeping a calm body, all the things like that.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much what we want to see whenever you're interacting with your clients on the job. Are there any questions that you have about behavior specific praise before we head out for the day?
No, I think that is it.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming to our training on time, prepared, all that. And if you do have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me, or you can take a look at this checklist that we're going to send out with you today.
Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Have a great day.